Hello there and welcome to my video. I want to do more vlog type things, so if you like what you see here, that's great. Give me a topic and I'll do more of them. There's a theory by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross who wrote in her book titled On Death and Dying that when you experience grief or loss, you go through 5 stages. Personally though, I think you can expand on this as I think it can apply to anything bad. Let's pretend for example that someone I care about has died. For you, you should probably think about someone you care about because you don't know the person I care about. The first stage is denial. You instantly deny that it's happened. You care about the person and refuse to believe it because you don't want them out of your life. Unless of course you were actually sick of them at the time, and then I guess it's party time. Yay, they're dead. But the point still stands, you don't want to accept it actually happened. The second stage is anger. You get angry at something or someone because they had died. Sometimes it's at yourself because maybe you could have done something to stop it and you feel guilty, but some people actually blame the person who died for dying because you're still part way into the denial phase. Some people move through the phases at different times, and that's okay. The third stage, bargaining. You're starting to accept it, but you don't want it to be true, so you start pleading traditionally with God to bring a person back. Even people who aren't religious start turning to some other power because it's out of their hands and they don't know what to do. The fourth stage, depression. The realization has finally hit you and now you enter the phase of unbelievable sadness over the situation. You lose all comprehensive and rational thought and get sad at every little thing because of the overwhelming sadness that's befallen you. This is a phase that may last a month, or it may just last an hour. Everyone goes through this at different paces, so don't worry if it's taking a while. If you're depressed for a lot longer, you may want to talk to someone close to you about this, about what's going on in your life, because there may be another cause for this depression. Finally, the fifth stage. Acceptance is the hardest thing to achieve. Nearly. You finally have accepted that they're dead, and now you can move on. Sort of. But hang on, the title says there's a secret sixth stage. Why? Well, as I stated at the beginning, I don't think this is limited to purely loss and grief. I've been through the 5 stages before. As you go through them, you don't realise it's actually happening, and only on reflection with this knowledge do you realise what was happening. Because I wasn't noticing I was doing it, I genuinely can't tell you how long I went into each stage. But let's go through my experience to discuss my theory on the 6th stage. My situation is relationships. First, some backstory. I've had a crush on someone for over a year, but that's developed into something more. I'm now at the point where I'm actually in love with this person. Now, here's the thing. They're going out with someone else and are in a happy relationship. I would never, stress that very clearly, never, do anything to break up that relationship or intervene or whatever you want to call it, because I know the guy as well and he's a really nice person. I respect them both. I'm really good friends with them, and I wouldn't do anything to ruin what they have. That isn't right. I've been through denial and then being angry at myself. I've bargained with something to see if it works. I've got into a slight depression and now I've accepted the fact that I'd need a miracle for anything to ever happen. But that leads me to my point. The 6th stage. I've accepted it will never happen. But those feelings won't go away. The true final stage is stage 6, letting go. Accepting they're dead or that a relationship will never happen is all well and good, but it doesn't help you move on. You'll still grieve over them a lot, and don't get me wrong, that is not a bad thing at all. And I'll still love this person because I can't control how I feel. It's not like I don't want to move on, it's just for some reason I can't. The final stage is by far the hardest because most people don't know how to get through it. Oh, I certainly don't. It's out of your control. You miss them or you love them and your feelings won't change anytime soon. This stage can theoretically last forever, although it is incredibly unlikely. For me, it's been like a year, so that's a thing. But I hope you still see my point, the point that everyone forgets about, an unspoken rule, if you will. Letting go of something is completely different to accepting it. It will happen, but it's one of the hardest things you can do is you can't control how you feel, at least to a certain extent. The only thing I can really say is good luck if you're in this stage, because this stage is incredibly hard to get through. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun writing it because I like teaching people new things, and I think that my realisation of theory on the 6th stage is something that people may want to know about, and I haven't seen this discussed elsewhere, so you know, that's cool, right? Plus, some people may not have known about the 5 stages to begin with, so there's that too. Also, I will not say who I'm currently in love with. Speculate all you want, I will not say. The privacy of this person should be kept, well, private. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As I said, if you liked the video, type some topics for me to discuss in the comments and I'll give them a go. Some may be scripted, like this one, where I look lower than the camera because there's a script on a laptop right below the lens. Or, you know, I could do do an unscripted one, and it probably won't be as entertaining or as interesting, because I won't know what to say, and I'll just go, for like 2 minutes. But, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, see you later.